Batting practice at Great American Ballpark, and Zach Hampel is always thinking ahead. The next hitter, the next swing, the next challenge.
Wednesday, Pittsburgh, Thursday, Baltimore. I was going to do DC on Friday, but there was a little mishap with the flights.
Zach is a planner, a numbers geek, and most simply stated, a ball hawk. Admittedly, he's obsessed.
I'm using the word obsessed so that you won't call it a sickness.
Zach's obsession is collecting baseballs from Major League games. But the word obsession may not even adequately describe his ongoing pursuit. 23 years, 50 big league ballparks, nearly 6,600 baseballs and counting.
I keep a log on my computer just with a few details, the date, the stadium, what number ball it is for me, where in the stadium I was, who hit it or threw it, you know, if I jumped over a railing or, you know, caught it in the front row or whatever. All right, here we go. Jason Hayward. You ready for it?
Zach racks up big totals staked out in the bleachers for batting practice, but he's not a quantity over quality kind of a guy. The best balls are actual game balls, and his ball hawking highlights are bullet points on an impressive resume.
My number one baseball that I've ever caught is definitely the last home run that the Mets ever hit at Shea Stadium in 2008. I also caught Barry Bonds' 724th career home run. That was definitely a highlight. And Mike Trout's first career home run. I was awfully close to Derek Jeter's 3,000th hit. In a way, I was right in that spot for his first at-bat, then had to move because the people came for their seat, and his second at-bat, he hit it right there. It still kind of tears me up on the inside, so let's not talk about that. Gracias. If he were Japanese, I would have said, Choto boro nagete kudasai. I love catching home runs on the fly more than anything else. Oh, look at this. Getting a ricochet is fun because I almost feel like if I don't catch one on the fly, I don't deserve it. And sometimes you just get really lucky.
But Zach attributes very little of what he does to luck.
Let it bounce!
An English major in college, he's written 3 books. One, not surprisingly, titled Watching Baseball Smarter. He studies hitters, pitchers, their tendencies, and moves around the ballpark during batting practice and games accordingly. And even if a ball doesn't make it all the way to the seats, the quest for Zach is not over. It just becomes a different kind of a challenge, one he has a unique way of overcoming to reach a ball that may be 10 or 12 feet below the stands down on the warning track.
So here's how the glove trick works. I have a rubber band stretched over the tip of the glove, which forms a little space that's slightly narrower than the baseball. I take a magic marker and I prop it inside the glove, kind of wedge it there to keep the glove from collapsing on itself. The glove is heavy enough that it pushes down over the ball. The rubber band stretches to the side to let the ball into the pocket of the glove. And when the ball goes in there, the band sort of bends back in place to hold it.
Baseball is Zach's passion. His day job is at his family's bookstore in New York City. His goal this summer is a game ball from every big league park. And each time he succeeds, Big Sunflower Seeds donates $500 to the group Pitch In for Baseball, which provides baseball equipment to underprivileged kids. A perfect season would mean $15 grand for charity. Another target number Zach could cross off one of his seemingly never-ending lists.
I guess at this point, I kind of have to go for 10,000 baseballs. I'm closer to 10,000 than I am to 0, you know, so I might as well keep going. I love doing this. It's every season there's new challenges, new players, milestone home runs for me to chase. Until it gets old, which I don't really anticipate ever happening, I'll probably keep doing this.